Assalamu alaikum everyone and welcome back to Luna Classic video update for Saturday 1st of October. And it's crazy. It's really crazy for Luna Classic. There are so many different mixed opinions. So many traders are trying to say it's bullish. Some of the traders are trying to say it's bearish. Now even I'm confused because of the weekly, because you can see that this weekly is about to close in 1 day 17 hours, and the candlestick you're about to print out is actually quite bullish, let me be honest with you, because but once again, there could be chances of invalidating it. But if I say that you're going to invalidate, that's going to be a little bit of a confirmation bias. But nonetheless, if you close even above 27,576 in the next 1 day 17 hours, then these two candles combined could be pretty positive, very positive, unless you don't start to come down and take 18,000 level. If you come down and take 18,000, then actually you're going to move to 14,000. That's just the weekly data that I see. Number one, you do have the three black crows. You have a little bit of retracement down here. Who knows, this could be actually be something like the first wave, go for the second wave, for the third wave, the fourth wave here, and then the fifth wave move to the upside to 100,000 right over there. So but to me, I'm going to tell you my own personal take, and I've been saying this, that you're looking to go down, and there are some few reasons why, of course, I say, and that is people do not pay attention. I mean, this is a technical analysis video. I'm not telling, this is never a guaranteed analysis. It's called technical analysis for a reason. There's no guarantees, and if anyone knows how to trade, the first rule that they should understand in trading is that trading is a game of probabilities. There's no any guarantees. Okay, so I want to talk about trend lines and the importance of trend line right in this video. Okay, so my trend line that I've been drawing in the past is only this one, right? It's a very simple trend line that you are being restricted out of. Okay, and that's the trend line right there. It doesn't matter how many times you're going to go to 30,000, 31,000. If you're failing to cross that trend line, it's not worth to say you're going to go up. Okay, now because on the weekly that's just two candlesticks, and this on the daily is a lot of data, a lot of information right there that you can take and use for your own advantage, right? And that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. All you did is you went to the upside, made a lot of support with this trend line, came to the downside, you broke down out of it, you went up, got rejected here, went up again yesterday. I even talked about possibilities of coming up to 31,000 and then getting rejected, and we did exactly that same thing in yesterday's video. Because if I dive in on the 1 hour time frame, let's check that scenario that actually played out. So this was the curved pattern that I was looking forward to, and it actually played out quite nicely. So that was the curved scenario right there. You broke out of the neckline right over here, broke out, came for the retest, and you went to the technical target. When you reached the technical target again, that technical target took you back to that line. And number one, a few days ago we talked about the bearish three-line strike, and that has never been invalidated to begin with. Okay, that still is in effect, and that's it's really important to come up to 32,000 right over here. So the moment of truth still is pending. And let's go to the 4 hour time frame and let's talk about this scenario right over here. Now, number one, you do have two things going on. One is a double top right there, which is a bearish pattern, and you're looking to come down, lose the neckline, go below the neckline. The next technical target would be from there to there, and if you break out of it, then you're looking for Luna Classic to actually come down to 23,000, which I think can happen. But then again, there's another particular scenario that I'm looking forward to, and that is this resistance right over here that Luna Classic has come up to. Now, this is where I'm going to flip bullish, and listen to this part very carefully, because when you break resistance, you don't have any other option than to flip to the other side. And if you're below the resistance, then it's just good idea to stick to the downside. And as far as I told you that the trend line is important, and this trend line is still not getting broken out of. But if you end up breaking out of that trend line and you come up to 31, 37, maybe go up to even 33,000, then you've invalidated the bearish three-line strike. You've actually crossed that trend line, that neckline that I've been talking about, and you come down for the retest, you retest that neckline right over here, and you have a nice good, curved shape, bowled pattern right here, and you go up like that, and you try to move up. You can even say maybe this is a cup and handle, they're just trying to form up right there, and the next technical target will be from here to here, and we might be looking for Luna Classic to go up to 36,000 level. Okay, and if it does come down here, that could be an amazing trading opportunity, and that could be a nice good 16%, 17% move to the upside. But then again, that would also mean that the weekly pattern that I showed you is going to actually be in effect, and we might even look for Luna Classic to continue higher, actually even higher, to this target right here, and I'm going to tell you that, and that's actually 100,000. I do expect Luna Classic in the future to maybe come up to 100,000 or something like that from 29,000, but it's just not now. The reason is the following. Okay, I do see an Elliott wave theory that people are not talking about, unfortunately, and this is what I have in mind, and that's why I still think it can actually come down. So my personal take is that this was your first wave to the downside, the second wave, this was your third wave right here, that's your fourth wave right there, and we're still looking for another leg down for a fifth wave to the downside, and then from here just bottom out and go up with an A, the B, and the C correction. And unfortunately on the daily you never actually even back tested this resistance that, it's really important to backtest things. Very, very important. And it's screaming for a backtest. This level has never been backtested. Like, this was resistance, that was resistance right there, broke out of it, midway came down here, went up, and now you're still looking to go down. I'm going to show you FTM, because FTM is the only reason why I can convince you why trend lines are really important. So this is FTM back from 23 July 2021 all the way up to 4 November 2021. Now let me show you why trend lines are so important, why support and resistance are so important when it comes down to trading. And of course, I haven't talked about this, but I do have a course for you, and you can check out that course. You can message me on Twitter. The link is in the description of the video. 18 hours of content. You can learn and learn for 20 hours straight. A lot of things to help you out. So back to FTM. Just look how we had a lot of support. It started down here, moved to the upside, came down, moved to the upside, came down, moved to the upside again, came down a little bit here, didn't touch the support, and then finally touched the support, moved up. But notice how you went up here to that particular level, and this is the very first time you actually lost the trend line. And I could have told you that, hey, you've lost the trend line, you're gonna go down. But then again, it pumped, and you're gonna say, hey, but it's pumping. But you see, it went back up to backtest that trend line and got rejected, and from here the rest is history. But it took a lot of days. It took like from 3rd November all the way to 8th November. It took like 5 days to actually start the downtrend, the proper downtrend actually. Now let's actually observe SHIB as well, because SHIB is making something very similar to what Luna Classic is doing back in the days. Okay, so here we go with SHIB again. And there was a pattern, descending triangle, that I want to talk about. So this was your descending triangle right over there. And I used to make technical analysis on SHIB a long time ago. And this is exactly what I used to tell people, that, hey, as long as you're below the trend line, because this was your first touch, the second touch, the third touch, and I told you the technical target of SHIB is going to be from there to there, and I used to tell people that it's going to actually come down here, but no one actually wanted to believe that. No one wanted to digest anything, and I used to say, if we cross this line, at least let it cross the line, then we're going to move up. But unfortunately, it came down, it pumped up a little bit, they say that you're wrong. And then he went down, he pumped up again, he said you're wrong, and I stick to my opinion that, hey, we're still looking to come to 3,065. The technical target was pending, but people don't understand that the market work in a waveform. They go down, they go up, they go down, they go up, they go down, they go up, and then finally they go down to the technical target. It doesn't go straight down. And same is applied for Luna Classic. Okay, the same thing I can say here. Everything is right on the chart. There's nothing to hide in here. You cannot even hide anything when it comes to trading. So my personal take is still the following, and that is, we might be looking for an Elliott wave theory. The technical target out of a bear pennant is never really met, and you can see that this was your bear pennant or bear flag, if you want to put it that way, just right over there. And the technical target takes you from this top to that bottom right there, and this is where you actually broke out. You coiled up out of it, and you're coming down to this technical target, which is actually meant to be nearly 14,000 or 13,000. It doesn't really matter that you actually, because this bounce doesn't really make sense, and if you're bouncing right off this place, you're still not crossing the trend line. Support there, support here, broke to the downside, went up, find it as rejection there, find it as rejection there. It's only a matter of time you might be going down. But then again, I've told you, if you want to actually make this curved shape like this and break above it, break the neckline, amazing, 36,000 and even higher. And that's pretty much it for this update on Luna Classic. Want to learn more? Check out this course. You're going to learn every single thing. Look at how many contents are in there. Holy moly, man. And message me on Twitter to get a discount as well when you pay with cryptocurrency. And I'm going to see you with the next one. Allah Hafiz.